I'm Tony Sklar with bnetTV. We are here at the Emerging Display Technology Conference in Santa Clara 2012. I'm speaking with NPD Group's senior analyst, Richard Shim. How are you today, sir?
Good, Tony. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Great conference, great city. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your area of the ecosystem, what you're doing here at the Emerging Display Conference?
Sure, thanks. So I'm here, I cover mobile computing, and my area is specifically covering notebooks, mini notes, otherwise known as netbooks, and tablets. My talk tomorrow will be focusing on the tablet market and display technologies, innovations in display technologies that will help to enhance the tablet experience.
So let's talk about some trends that you write about on a regular basis. You know, where's things come from last year, and where do you feel that we're going to within the next 12 months?
Sure. So over the last 12 months, we've been having a bit of a lull in the market. Notebook shipment growth has been slowing down. Part of that has to do with the economy, but also another big influence is the emergence of the tablet market. And tablet shipments have been doing particularly well in mature markets. Part of that has to do with the higher penetration rates of notebooks in mature markets. And we expect that to continue not just for the next 12 months, but for the next several years, mainly because consumers are looking for convenience-oriented computing devices, and tablets are the first of that sort of generation of devices.
So it's definitely moved away from the notebook type situation into the tablet because of its ease of use, right? The accessibility to carry it everywhere. So the different sizes and something that you can just even put in your pocket. But there's also it looks like the ecosystem's widening in the price range that we're seeing in different tablets. Apple was that leader for a long time, and there seems to be more and more products now that are coming onto the marketplace at better price points for the consumer. Can you comment on that?
Oh, sure, yeah. So you're right about notebooks and how they're slowing down. They're more of a performance-oriented computing platform, and as I mentioned, tablets are more of a convenience platform. That's what users are looking for, and users have been somewhat. They've had a bit of a lack of choice, mainly because the Apple iPad has been so dominant, and the prices there are generally towards I guess you could say it's a higher end. Starting at $499 and going up from there, depending on your memory configuration. What we've started to see now, however, is that there are new products that are entering the market. The market is expanding with these differentiated products. The Kindle Fire was the first to come out at $199. Now we have the Asus Google Nexus 7 tablet also coming out at $199. So we're expecting new price bands to start to emerge, and most of those price bands will be in the lower range.
And are we going to see sort of a surge prior to the holiday selling season?
Yeah, I mean, typically that's what we see. We expect that to happen again. We expect more tablets to hit the market. Microsoft with their Windows RT platform, we expect to see some of those devices hit the market, and those are going to be in the higher end of the price range. But some of the other more established brands, or the emerging brands, I should say, will also come out with new offerings as well, and they'll be price competitive.
And then finally, Richard, if you had to choose three sort of top mechanisms of action for 2013 that we're going to see insurge into the marketplace that is your area of expertise that either you write on or have thought of, what would those three things be?
Well, one term that you used that I think was very applicable was accessibility.
Right.
And accessibility is kind of the new sort of metric. Consumers want accessibility to their content. And tablets enable that in the form of three very key attributes. One is instant on, the other is long battery life, and the final is extreme portability. And so I think that's where we'll start to head. New display technologies that enable those three, or that enhance those three attributes, will be successful, and tablets that emphasize that accessibility and those attributes, I think, will also be successful.
Richard, thanks for taking the opportunity. Appreciate it. Hope we get a chance for an update again in the future, and good luck tomorrow in your talk.
My pleasure. Thanks.
I've been speaking with Mr. Richard Shim, Senior Analyst at the NPD Group here at the Emerging Display Technology Conference in Santa Clara 2012 with bnetTV.